Let's do this now. This is a very good opportunity for all of you to experience the ease of shifting a belief, even a strong belief. So here we go. Just going to ask you some questions. Do you think that you or anyone should get what you want?
Yes.
Yeah. There's no resistance in that. Do you think that more people are learning how to be deliberate creators?
So.
All right. So did you feel the wobble? We asked a question which caused a wobble in her. And it's a big piece of why she's not letting something that she wants in, because she's got a belief that's in the way. So we're going to try to find a way in that doesn't wobble. We're going to find a way in that doesn't wobble. Do you find that most things that you set your mind to, you are able to accomplish?
Definitely.
Do you believe that there is a way to everything?
Yes.
Do you believe that some paths are more easily accessible than others?
Yes.
Do you like the easy path?
Apparently not on this, but on some things I do.
We really want to know.
I want the easy path, but I can't get it. That's the problem. I want it. That's why I'm here.
Well, you just keep throwing crap on the trail with those words. So, do you believe that there is a path to everything?
Yes.
And do you believe it's just a matter of finding the path?
Yes.
And do you feel like that in most cases you know it when you see it?
Yes.
Has there ever been something in your experience that felt difficult in the beginning that got easier?
Yes.
So, do you think you're good at feeling your way along?
Sure. Yes.
Do you think you're good at discerning when you're on the right path and when you're not?
Yes.
Do you believe that your path is something that you create, or is it something that somebody else creates?
Now I think it's something that I create for
You
myself.
like looking at it that way.
Oh, yeah.
You like the feeling of freedom in that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the experience where you couldn't do something and then you could?
Yes.
And did it feel like a sort of breakthrough to you?
Yes.
And did it come all at once, or did it feel incremental to you?
Incremental.
Incremental. Do you think you were discerning the incremental improvement, or did it feel like there was some momentum that got underway that allowed a manifestation? In other words, did the big aha come incrementally, or did the big aha come once it manifested?
Well, I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it, and then it was like, aha, it's here. So it manifests.
You acknowledge that there is a progression. And can you use the word momentum? Can you feel momentum?
Yes.
So is it logical to you that there are beliefs that you hold that have a lot of momentum going that are not serving you?
Yeah.
And do you think that in the early stages of now regurgitating one of those, that you can pretty much feel when you're doing that?
Oh, yeah.
So do you think that you have the ability to focus around that? Does it feel to you like if you caught yourself making a statement that is totally the opposite of what you want, that you would recognize it now and maybe not even speak it out loud?
Now I have.
So that means you can slow the momentum on things that have pretty fast momentum going. All right, so that's really good. So now here's the piece that you're asking for, and this is the piece that will serve you the best. So it feels to you that with some focus and concentration that you can gradually slow the momentum of some things that aren't serving you just by not talking about them so much, and therefore not engaging with others on them so much, and therefore just not giving them airtime so much, and therefore just not practicing the vibration of them so much.
That's what I've been practicing.
So is it logical to you that when you no longer practice the vibration of something that it will peter out without your attention to it? Is it logical that it will peter out?
That's logical.
Now, is it logical when there's something that you really want, is it logical that you won't think about it? It's hard to make something peter out that you really want.
Yeah.
Because you want to think about it. You want to think about it, but when you think about it the way you've been thinking about it, and so you get the momentum going in the way you don't mean to get the momentum going about it, and so then here we are having this conversation. So is it logical that you could get momentum going otherwise? In other words, is it logical that knowing what you now know, that you could begin talking about something that formerly introduced a lot of wobble meaning the same thing as negative emotion, and now you're aware of your wobble. So is it logical that you could start on a subject and just take it until it wobbles and then stop in the moment it starts to wobble? That's the work. Talk about it until it wobbles and then stop right there. And then at another time, talk about it until it wobbles and then stop right there. And before you know it, you're going to have carved out a wobble-free path. Law of attraction is going to respond. You are going to alter your beliefs. You're going to change your beliefs. You're going to bridge your beliefs. You're going to begin to believe things that match your desires. And when your beliefs match your desires, you are wobble-free, you see. Now that's conceptually brilliant, isn't it? You all heard that. You all got that. So now let's do it. Let's do it. So let's start in a completely wobble-free place. And we really have enjoyed visiting with you because you jump with both feet into the wobble.
I do.
Because of your objectivity and because of your fast mind. So now we've got that all as a basis of this conversation. And now we just want to have a soft, maybe so general that it's boring, conversation about relationship in a way that you think you can present it without wobbling. Just say something and let's see if it wobbles.
I want to find a really great guy.
All right, now, I want to find a really great guy. Now, that in and of itself, you felt pretty wobble-free to us there. Let us say it another way. Your desire is so strong that your belief wasn't in the way just now. Just now. Your desire was dominant. And so we're going to call it wobble-free for a minute until it wobbles.
It will.
If it wobbles. If it wobbles, it might not. I want to find. Now, can you say that better? Because in find, that sort of took us back to all the searching that you've been doing, and there's wobble in that. Can you use a word other than find that has a little less wobble in it?
Meet?
Meet is a little better. Discover. I want a really great guy to come to me. I have a sense that they're all around. I want to know it when I see it. I want the pathway to my really great guy to be easy.
Oh, that sounds great.
That felt wobble-free.
That one.
Feel how wobble-free it was in the context of what we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I want a great guy to come to me easily. I want to know him when I see him. Now, wobble. I want to know him when I see him. Because what if I don't? What if I don't recognize him? What if I miss him? What if we zig and zag? What?
That's what happens.
You didn't have to say that.
Just wobbled right off.
It's all right. It's all right. So I like the idea of this path being easy. And it's easy for me to understand because there are easy paths for me on other things. So it's logical that this path could be easy too. And there's no real sense of urgency. All is really well about it. I want it, but I'm willing to be patient about it. I'm willing to be patient about it. I'm willing to let it come. I believe I've collected enough data. Now, don't stay there too long or you'll start wobbling on the data. I believe
I wobbled on the patient. That's where I wobbled. I got the data. I don't have the patience. That's where it kind of went off. I felt it.
So feel this. You did feel that, didn't you?
I felt it.
You did feel that.
I felt it in my
So
body.
I'm not that patient. That's what Esther says. They say, thank you for your patience. I say, you misunderstand. Complete misunderstanding here. So
I feel like I waited for so long.
wait, now, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Now you're deliberately practicing a wobble.
Yeah.
You're deliberately
Oh, it's not
practicing the
practicing.
wobble.
Don't practice.
The point of this is to go as far as you can go and not wobble. So now maybe we went far enough, and maybe that's the best work that you want to do, and then you take another run at it and another time and another run. But these words will help you. I can say it better, or can I say that better? Could I say that in a way that is less wobbly? Could I say that in a way that's less wobbly? And the more general you are, I do believe that there is someone for me. Do you believe that?
Yes.
There's no wobble at all in that. I believe that someone will be here today. It wobbles all over the place. I believe that there is someone for me. I believe that I will know this person when I see this person. I believe that I'm sensitive enough. I believe that I've collected enough data that I will know. I am willing to wait for the really good connection. I'm willing to wait for the really good connection. I believe the universe is on my side. I believe that I'm an extension of source energy. I know that I've laid it all out there. I'm successful on many other subjects. I've got it going on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I can feel my way to this. Might take a little while. That's all right. That doesn't challenge you so much as the word patience. Might take a little while. That's right. The really good things are worth waiting for. I've collected enough data that I'm ready to settle into the perfect match now. A lot of people jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out. Well, I'm ready to jump in. I'm ready to jump into the perfect match. I'm ready. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know how it feels. I know what feels good. I know the difference between what feels good and what feels a little off. I like knowing this. I like being a deliberate creator. I know that once I get this, that I'll have it all, because this is something that I've wanted for a while. I do get that it's an energy game. I get that it's not a just walking around and snatching people off the street game.
That's for sure.
I get that it's a vibrational game. I get that it's a law of attraction game. I get that it's my point of attraction. I get that I'm radiating a signal. I like sending out a clear signal. I want to send out a signal that says, here I am. I'm free and fun and easy and ready and delicious. You don't want to send out that signal that says, I'm desperate. I'm out of patience. I've been looking for a long time. You better be good. Damn it. I'm just tired of this game. That's not the signal that you want to send out. I'm clear-minded. I'm nice to be with. I love life. I'm a deliberate creator. All things are working out for me. I love life. I love the idea of co-creating with somebody else. I love the idea of, you see. Just keep it light and happy.
And may I ask one more question?
Yeah.
If you're in conversation with someone and you present that,
To who?
To whomever you're chatting with at the time.
Present what?
Present the good stuff, like you just said. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
here's the deal.
everything.
Keep it to yourself until you're sure you're there. Because if you're wobbling a little bit and you present it, they'll jump right in the middle of it.
That's
and
what
don't you
happens.
just hate it
They
when
hate
somebody
it.
tells you all the reasons that the perfect one should be there right for you, that there's just not any reason in the world, and you're sitting there thinking, well, there must be some reason because what I want hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
But it's a vibrational thing. Don't get into a conversation with someone who is not at this level of understanding about vibration, and hardly anybody is, which means don't talk to anybody about it.
Okay.
Don't talk to anybody about it until you are so solid that anybody could say anything and you just think, you don't know. Right. Do you know about law of attraction? Do you know about wobble-free zone? Do you know how good I am? Do you know how far down the trail I get before I wobble? All the way to you, and I'm still not wobbling. In other words, you'll
Right.
reach the place where nothing that anyone will say will put that insecurity back into you. But until then, don't go there, because wobble-free is the name of the game. It is. You want law of attraction to respond to the vibration of your desire, not desire, belief, desire, belief, desire, belief, desire, belief, desire, belief, desire, belief, desire, belief. That makes a big wobble. The bridge will fall right off the mountain under those conditions. Just desire. I believe what I want. I believe that I am worthy of good things. I want good things, and I believe I am worthy of it. I believe I am capable of being a deliberate creator. I want to be a deliberate creator, and I believe I am capable of it. I want to get better and better at it, and I believe that I am. I want there to be a perfect person for me to dovetail with and live happily ever after with, and I believe that that person is there. I believe there's lots of them around. I believe there's lots of them around, and that I can find someone who is a vibrational match to me. I believe that I am the deliberate creator of my life experience. I desire knowing that, and I do know that. I know that law of attraction abounds. And I like knowing that. I desire that, and I like knowing that. Ooh, so many things that I desire, I already believe. So many things that I desire, I already believe. And there is not one thing that I desire that I cannot teach myself how to believe, meaning be wobble-free. Not one. You got to just stop arguing for your limitations and start advocating for what you want. Piece of cake.